Hello folks, this is Mike again from the Ground Green Homestead, and today we're going to be talking about how to deal with a broody chicken. I'm going to show you my broody girls in a minute, but in the meantime I'm going to show you what I do to set it up and talk about why you want to break a broody chicken and so forth. So let's get started. So here's my flock, and normally I got my ladies all nice and cheerful. I don't want to say friendly, but about as friendly as a chicken can be. Some are more than others, but they have a distinct behavioral change when they are broody. So broody is basically when they want to hatch eggs, and when they get that way, they definitely are determined. So here's my little cage setups to what I set up to break a broody hen. So the important thing is to isolate them from heat. So they like to be on the warmth of the bottom of the nesting boxes to hatch the eggs, and they will stay there. They'll stay there for a while. They will they won't eat or drink regularly. They won't go to the bathroom regularly. They can be more susceptible to potentially pests and such. So I've never had any major problems, but I've also always broken them pretty quickly. So it's important to break your broody hens quickly, unless of course you want to hatch eggs, and then you can just of course proceed as normal. In which case we did, and you see the little mixed Brahma at the back, and she is doing very good. I'm not going to go bother her right now, but we let one of the ladies hatch her, and she's grown up quite well. But if you don't want to hatch any hens, or chicks I should say, you don't want your hens to hatch any chicks, then you need really an elevated cage that has, this is in my shade area for my run, that has cover from the elements yet has breezeway. And these rabbit cages work really well for me. So I take the catch trays out so the droppings can fall through. I put a little stick in the corner or horizontally to still give them a roosting area, because this is just temporarily there. I got their own dedicated food and water source. And then I'll have them in these cages for probably, it varies, typically about 3 days, sometimes longer. I have one hen right now that has become broody, and we broke her, and then like 2 weeks later she's broody again. So I don't know if there's any real rhyme or reason on the timeline, but typically about 3 to 4 days to a week is my experience on breaking them. So let's go show you the broody girls. Alright, I know they're going to be in here because I can hear them. There's one and there's two. Both of these hens are broody, and they are stealing and hoarding the eggs. I think they're even, because they're not eating them, I think they're even crushing eggs by going in and out of the boxes and being territorial with the other girls here. Because I know that egg wasn't broken last night. And of course they won't lay eggs while they're broody. And some people might say, well, I take the eggs away every morning, so my hens shouldn't be broody. Well, that doesn't matter. Once they get in that rhythm, the eggs can be gone out of all these boxes. I collect these eggs pretty much every day. Sometimes I'm a little late, but pretty much every day, if not the very next morning. And I've had hens consistently going broody without any eggs at all. But this is what I'm talking about, the attitude. So the closer I get, well, that one ran away, but this one, they will peck at you. She puffs up. She's very distinctly irritated, and she will peck you. Like, I go to grab these eggs, and she'll peck at my hand. See, she's trying to peck at, yeah. Now, I did that, and then, of course, she'll go put the egg back under her. So she's just trying to be a good mom. But I can't have any more chickens right now. So she has to go. She has to get broken. And I want my eggs. I want her to start laying again. So that's kind of what to look out for, being broody in a nutshell. I'm sure there's other little tips and tricks that if you want to make a suggestion or critique, I mean, I'm not going to claim to be an expert on this. I'm just showing what works for me and some of the questions I've seen and questions I get asked. So hopefully this helps you. Hopefully you can break your hens quickly and safely and get back to enjoying those delicious eggs. Until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate the support of the channel. That's why I keep doing the videos. Have a good one.